Hello everyone, it's Alex here. Today what we're going to be doing is a complete overview, review, is it worth it video of consulting.com. Now, of course, there are 3 different courses in consulting.com. This one will be focusing on Consulting Accelerator and its methodology behind it. Of course, there are multiple views which you should be watching in your own time, and there are resources as well which consist of blogs, Q&As, and other things if you want more information. Now, we're going to do a complete overview of the Consulting Accelerator program and then figure out if it's actually worth it for you. If you're somebody that is just getting into entrepreneurship, just getting into starting a business, or actually has an existing business yourself and wants to really take it to the next level. Now, this course may take it to the next level, it may not. I'm not saying it will. I'm trying to provide an honest feedback, a complete review as a student myself, as somebody that's actually invested in this class for myself as a learning platform to actually drive my business. Now, I have applied this to my personal business, and if you're looking at actually purchasing the Consulting Accelerator, I have a discount link for $500 down below in the description, so make sure you go to that link below, and you're welcome. Now I'm going to give you a quick short story on how this was relevant to me. Now, I've been a student of consulting.com for about 12 months now, and I've actually applied this to my existing business. I used to have an agency where I was focusing on all different clients and as many clients as I could get at the time, and I didn't have a niche at that point. And this class really allowed me to do it's one of the core things, and this has become laser focused. Now, this is one of the core tenets of consulting.com and what it really tries to get you into, because the reality is I used to be this. I used to be a do everything entrepreneur. I used to own an agency, try to get as many clients as I could, but the reality is I wasn't making as much as I could have if I really narrowed it down. So what this consulting course told me to do was really become focused and focus on a niche, and then it tells you the exact process on how to actually pick that niche, which is legitimate. This isn't like a scam or anything. It tells you the exact process on what you need to do, and then in turn how much you can be charging because you're so specialized. And as you all know, specialists get a lot more than generalists. So the way the course is actually structured, and this is how it actually functions and how you actually learn, is because, and you ask any teacher this is the oh look, Napoleon's saying something. Oh no, thank you. By the way, this has really good support, amazing support. So you can ask them questions whenever you like over there. But the point is the way education works in general, and this, the school system works like this as well. So of course you have a proven process. They turned what guesswork is into an absolute science, and it really is a science. He says, okay, follow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, follow these steps, and they all make sense, and it works. It actually works, that proven process. Then it's all about mental programming. And this is really taking a step back on who you are and how you were raised in terms, and trust me, you may think this is a bit bizarre and it shouldn't probably be in a business consulting course, but this helps you out so much because you definitely need that foundation in order to learn who you are. So, you really do discover who you are, your interests, your bias towards things, your habits, and your behavior patterns. Then, of course, with those two in place, with a proven process and a mental programming in place, you obviously need a community of people that are energetic, that want to help, that, have practice hours and are also succeeding at the same time, which of course in turn motivates you. So that community component is very powerful through the Facebook group. And then export mentorship. Now this is very powerful because of course you want to be able to discuss things and your learnings with experts, and there are always Q&As, there are always weekly live streams where Sam will actually get on and you can ask him questions and you can send them emails whenever you like and all of those things, which is great. Of course the students are his results and therefore telling us if he's actually legitimate or not. Now, I personally make more than $30,000 a month because of this process, and I'm really just providing this overview for you guys, and is it worth it video. And I'm telling you right now, this isn't a joke. So 20,000 students that he has right now, and he's obviously generated almost 700 million. That's million, not 100,000. His students have earned $700 million for using this program in place, and there are 52 millionaires under his wing. So of course this is not a game, this is not a scam. There's 3,414 reviews. You can't fake that. It's almost impossible. It'll cost too much to fake that, but hey, this is another review right now. They teach the full stack. They go through mental awareness, which of course is your identity, your purpose, your discipline, your beliefs. Then they look at your, cognition, your mental cognition. How are you focusing? Are you always distracted on things? Do you plan things out? Do you prioritize things? How's your problem solving skills? Then they look at business principles as well. Now, I wouldn't say that the business principles are something that you learn at university at all, because I've been to university, I've done all that nonsense, and that's fine. But the frameworks are very different, the concepts are different, and the mental modules or models are very different as well. Of course, and then the business discipline, you have strategy, you have product, you have marketing and sales as well. A lot of courses, unfortunately, online, and I've taken a lot of them, is they only focus on sales, or they only focus on marketing, like digital marketing strategies. This has the entire stack. So when they say the full stack, it has every single component that you need in order to really build your business, or even just start a business to begin with. So it isn't just a one-off type of, I'm just teaching someone one niche like sales or marketing. This is everything, and it's very, very powerful. It's been refined over 10 years, I believe, because he started this when he's 21, and I think he's 30 now, Sam Evans. So, he's the real deal. But then there's the 3 stages. Now, this is what we're going to look at today. So we're going to look at the Consulting Accelerator. We're going to look at the physical goods that you actually get as well. We're going to look at up level, and then we're going to look at the Quantum Mastermind. Now, how you even get into these programs. And then, of course, you have an e-learning platform. You watch all the videos. You have a box set, which I'm going to show you as well. We're going to explore the interactive community that you get. We're going to look at the expert mentorship on demand, basically 24/7. You have access to these guys via email. You have Q&A calls. You have hundreds of Q&A calls and recordings right now. And you have student interviews, what they've done, and all these things, which is great. And of course, there is the added bonus of live events for his students that really put in the most effort. So he may invite you to some really cool events. And you're in good company. And of course, this has been reviewed by Forbes. He's a 30 under 30. He's been in the Huffington Post. He's obviously been an entrepreneur. And then, of course, Inc. So very, very preliminary things. So let's jump right into the course itself right now. So, of course, the training course looks like this, and don't worry that it only says 50% complete. Basically, the way this works is like, for example, if you go into here, right, you can, week 6, you can actually mark as complete, and it'll be like, oh, it's complete, right? So I just didn't mark things because I got lazy at the end. Either way, let's jump right into it. So of course, remember everyone, I'm using my Refer a Friend program. So if you want, click the link in the description and it'll get $500 off the consulting course. So of course, the way the course works is you have your products, you have your progress, you have your profile, and of course you have your Refer a Friend, which is of course a link in the description. And then, so how to get help, then you have the weekly Q&As, and then the big one, which is probably worth the most in my opinion, is the Facebook group. Now I want to be really respectful to those that have purchased this course, that have invested in themselves, and I don't want to actually take you into this Facebook group because I think it's a disservice to Sam, the community he's built, and I think you need to invest and really put the time in to really have a look at this stuff. So I apologize for not taking you here, but I think it's the right thing to do in terms of not showing you exactly what you get in that component. And then of course, further help if you need it, how to get help, and then the help center as well. So let's go into these training programs and understand exactly what you get when you jump in here. So of course you have the Consulting Accelerator, which I do have a link in the description. And then there's the up-level consulting, then Quantum Mastermind. So in order to be invited to up-level consulting, he only wants people that have really succeeded in the Consulting Accelerator and really taken things to the next level. So those that have completed the Consulting Accelerator and have become very successful with it, which is the majority of the people, to be honest with you, provided that they've done the course 100%, all the exercises, then they invite you to up-level consulting, which is really the next level on exactly what Sam does for every single funnel he uses, all his email campaigns, every little component from hiring, from taxes, from everything that you need to know when you scale your business. So it's obviously not relevant to the startup person or to the person that's just starting a business, but it's definitely relevant to those that have actually established a business at this point and really want to grow. Then you have Quantum Mastermind, and this is where he takes his best of the best, his millionaire students, and he really brings them into a face-to-face, his events, all of those things, and really talks about the next frontier of business. Now, he actually has a few Quantum Mastermind videos already up. I highly recommend you actually look at them. But if you haven't started your own business at the point, you're actually just going to be wasting your time because the information that's in there is very different from Consulting Accelerator, which is really more for existing businesses that need the processes to scale. So let's have a look at the class system itself. So if we go to welcome, you will see that, of course, this is the welcome video. This is essentially week 0, week 1. You would actually do this when you're in week 1. And then he talks about, he welcomes you in his apartment, which is great. And then he obviously talks about how this program works. He talks about you joining the community. He talks about the course schedule and then the delivery of the box set. Then he's going to talk about the delivery of the box set, when you're going to get it, when you're likely to get it, provided where you are in the world. But he takes you through that and he looks at it, you look at it and what you actually get. And I'm going to show you at the end of this video what it actually looks like in the flesh, because these things can seem a bit fake, but they're not. And you're going to see the quality of this stuff as well. So it's good. So then we're going to look at how the weeks are structured and how it's sort of like it makes sense in the long run. So basically, let's say you're in week 2, for example. What will happen is there will be an overview video of Sam looking at you directly in the face and saying, hey, this is what's going to happen this week. This is what we're going to teach you. And then, of course, you have all the lessons that work underneath that. But the really, really cool thing is, of course, 1 to 7 are the lectures. And what's involved in these lectures, for example, let's say seeing for the first time, there are resources under here. And these are the exercises. So Alchemy of Self, for example. Look, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exercises just for this video. So it isn't messing around here. These are actually things that you execute on as you complete the weeks. So of course, there's going to be exercises in week 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to the DM bonus. And then of course you have the action items, which is great. And this is essentially all of the exercises and the worksheets that you should have completed during this week. And as you can see, here are all of them just for week 2. And then of course you have the most frequently asked questions for that specific week. And I won't go into that because then it's providing a bit too much information and it's a disservice for those that actually purchase the consulting program. So now I'm going to show you the physical box set that you get, because a lot of people may think, oh, those images are deceiving, they're not really high quality. I'm going to show you right now. So here is the actual consulting box that you receive, the consulting.com box. It's actually very sturdy and very heavy. You can see a lot of thought and effort and hence quality has gone into this. As you can see, these are hardcover booklets. For example, this is the notepad. I personally don't use this notepad, but the fact is it's there and you can use it if you like using notepads. A lot of people do. And here is, I think, the most valuable one out of every single booklet. And this is the Alchemy conversion script, whereby it actually takes you step by step from the pre-call preparation all the way to the end to actually finishing and closing the client. So this isn't a game. This is definitely the real deal when it comes to having your script. And a lot of people I hear actually sleep with this right next to them because they want to remember it. They go to bed reading it. It's very good. And then of course the next one is the Alchemy Planner. Now the Alchemy Planner is really suited to you. I personally use the online version, but hey, everyone uses it in a different way and how they want to use it. This is exactly how students use it. They use it every day. They plan out their entire life basically around this. Very, very good. And they actually plan it during the course and after the course. And then the next component is actually the Consulting Accelerator program itself. Now, if you don't like watching videos and you prefer to read things, then this entire course is in book format. And this is so large that it's in 2 different books. And these are huge books. See, as you can see, they actually all come wrapped in plastic as well. So you also know that you're getting really new stuff and it's really high quality. So of course, these are very heavy books. They're very sturdy. As you can see, there's no damage to my box at all. There's a bit of smudges here and there, but that's just me being excited about it as soon as I received it. But the point is, it's very, very good quality. And here is, of course, a little pamphlet where you can put your notes in and you can see Sam Ovens' consulting course in there. So, of course, a friend of mine actually referred me to the program, and that's why I got $500 off the actual full program, and hence I got this box and everything. And I have a link in the description below if you want to actually get that program as well for $500 off. So I got you back there, guys. But the point is, very, very high quality. Thank you so much, Sam Ovens, for this. I can see that you didn't mess around. You really focused on the student as your top priority, and hence I've received results from it, and so many other people have seen results. So after watching my review of Sam Ovens' Consulting Accelerator, click the link in the description below, which is called Get $500 Off Consulting.com. This is an exclusive invite. If you don't get it now, I'm not sure if it'll be up in the future, so I'm sorry if you missed out on this, but hey, if it's there, you're welcome. Either way, it's $500 off the entire course, plus a 7-day free trial. So if you don't like it, you don't have to spend a cent. You can watch as much as you like. So obviously this is not a scam if it's for free. And if you don't like it, just piss it off and you can just be like,
like, nah, this sucks, not for me, this is boring crap. And if you do like it, you get $500 off regardless. So I got your back there. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and no, it's not a fucking scam because it's free. Go, have fun with it. It's free. Click the link in the description. Otherwise, guys, best of luck. I'll see you in the next one. Alex B out.